Paula, Craft and Real Women of Philadelphia. I'm Mimi Null, and I'd like to show you today a simple and easy recipe for taco soup. I love making soups, I really do. I just love building a soup and serving it to my family. Everyone loves soup, and I have found that the Philadelphia cooking cream makes this taco soup much easier. So I decided to use the Santa Fe blend and add it to the ground beef, onions, garlic, tomatoes, black beans, some corn, some green chilies, and it becomes a delicious taco soup that you can serve alongside your quesadillas or nachos. So let me show you how easy it is, and you're just going to love this recipe. We can get started by turning your burner on to medium-high and browning 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 large onion and chopped, and 2 garlic cloves chopped. And go ahead and brown all of that together, and then we'll drain that to drain the fat off of it. I love this recipe because it requires minimal chopping, 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic. And you add that into the ground beef and go ahead and let that brown. That takes about 5 to 8 minutes. Once the ground beef has browned along with the onions and garlic, go ahead and drain off the fat, then add it back into your stock pot. Simply reach for your Philadelphia cooking cream. I'm using the Santa Fe blend, and add that to the ground beef, onion, and garlic. Okay. Go ahead and stir that into the meat mixture. And then you begin to add your can of product. Go ahead and add a can of tomato soup, and I add the family size, which is about 26 ounces. If you can't find the family size, then go ahead and add about 3 of the smaller 10-ounce cans. Add 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Add 2 cans of black beans, and don't drain any of these. None. Just go ahead, because all of that liquid you will want for the soup. And a can of corn. I'm using a whole kernel sweet corn. And a can of hominy. I don't use hominy for anything but this recipe, so this is optional. If you can find it, great. Go ahead and add it. And stir that in. And then a can of chopped green chilies. So it's about a 4-ounce can, a small can. And that will add a little bit of bite that you're looking for. And then add about 2 to 3 cups of water. I like to add 2 initially, and then check on it and see whether you think you need a 3rd cup. After adding the water, go ahead and add 1 packet of taco seasoning. Stir that in, and let it simmer then for about 45 minutes. That smells delightful. And the colors are wonderful too. The black beans and the red tomatoes, the yellow corn, the white hominy. Just looks great. I think you'll love this. I'm going to put the timer on to 25 minutes so I can check it, and then determine whether or not I'd like to add the other cup of water, and just to kind of see how it's going. And then put it on for about another 15-20 minutes. And then it's ready. 25-minute timer went off and it is just looking fabulous. In fact, if you had to serve it right now, you could. It's hot, it's cooked through. I like to leave it simmer a little longer just so the flavors meld together. And I have decided to go ahead and add the third cup of water. So I'm going to add that now. And the reason I'm doing that is just to thin it out a little bit. Oh, the consistency is great and it smells delightful. As the soup simmers a little while longer, I'm going to go ahead and make a cheese quesadilla. The soup is ready to go. I'm going to serve it up in a bowl alongside a cheese quesadilla. And let me just take a little taste of it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's nice and hot. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, the flavors are great. The Santa Fe blend cooking cream adds a nice creamy texture to the soup. And has a beautiful spice note to it. It's really, really authentic tasting and really good. I hope you have a chance to make this recipe for your family. I know they'll love it. It's simple and delicious, so go ahead and give it a try. Adios, amigos.